peaches!
It's giving tacky.
Come on in. Here's your key.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Princess.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about relationships in Hazbin Hotel, the complicated bond between Vox and Alastor. Now, before anyone jumps into the comments screaming, but Alastor's asexual, hold on a second. What I'm talking about today isn't just romance or attraction, it's about emotion, connection, and power. Everything starts with episode 4 of season 2, where we finally get that flashback revealing how close Vox and Alastor once were. We've always seen them as rivals, two powerful overlords locked in constant conflict. But this scene changes everything. It shows they were once friends, maybe even more than that. In that flashback, Vox actually says that he and Alastor had grown really close over the years. And you can tell by his tone, he's nervous, sincere, and maybe even a little vulnerable. Remember, Vox is canonically bisexual. He's had his flings with men like Valentino, but he's also shown interest in women. So it's not a stretch to think that he genuinely had real feelings for Alastor. Vox even mentions that people liked seeing them together. That's a big deal. It means they were seen publicly, maybe performing, working, or even collaborating. Of course, we know Alastor hates cameras and video, so it's hard to imagine him appearing on screen. But back in the early days, maybe they worked together in person or through radio. Vox on TV, Alastor on radio, the two media kings of hell. From Alastor's point of view, he admits that he once saw Vox as an equal. That's huge coming from him. Maybe he first thought TV was just a passing fad, but with time, he recognized Vox's potential, someone powerful, smart, and influential, just like him. But here's the twist. When Alastor brings this up in the present, it could also be his way of mocking Vox, using old memories to manipulate him. Still, deep down, it feels like some part of that respect or connection was real. And then comes that heated duet scene. Whew. The energy between them is off the charts. The heavy breathing, the tension, the eye contact. It's either they just had a fight or something a lot more intense. Even Valentino can't help but tease them, asking if they're about to take things further and, of course, offering to film it. Classic Valentino move. Now let's talk about Alastor's asexuality. Yes, Vivzy Pop confirmed it, but asexuality doesn't mean emotionless. According to early livestream lore, which might not be 100% canon, Alastor always thought of himself as a normal, straight man. He came from a time when labels like asexual didn't exist, so while he never felt physical attraction, he convinced himself he just hadn't met the right woman. Alastor's relationship with men is totally different. He sees them as rivals, competitors, players in the game of power. Women, on the other hand, he views as people to protect. So when Vox comes along, powerful, confident, and creative, that rivalry turns into something much deeper. The tension isn't sexual, it's psychological. It's respect mixed with obsession. For Alastor, Vox wasn't just another overlord. He was the only one who felt like a true equal. But when Vox wanted to turn that connection into something more, maybe an actual partnership, that's when Alastor pulled away. And that rejection, it completely changed Vox. After Alastor pushed him away, Vox became colder, sharper, and more manipulative. That vulnerable, emotional side we saw in the flashback, gone. He learned that showing feelings makes you weak, so now he only forms relationships where he's in control. Then comes Valentino. When he arrived in Hal, Vox saw an opportunity. With Valentino's industry influence, Vox could push his media empire into darker, unrestricted territories, things he couldn't do while alive. There's a weird chemistry between them too. When Valentino teases him, he blushes, which hints that there's something there, but it's not the same as what he had with Alastor. It's less emotional, more transactional. Together with Velvet, they formed the 3 Vs, Vox, Valentino, and Velvet. But even within that trio, Vox acts like the mastermind. Valentino and Velvet often think he's going too far, but Vox doesn't care. He's obsessed with control, dominance, and becoming something close to a god. He doesn't want partners anymore, only subordinates. And honestly, that's the tragedy of Vox. If Alastor hadn't rejected him, maybe he'd still know how to trust people. Maybe he'd have built something real with Valentino or Velvet. But after that heartbreak, Vox decided he'd never let anyone get close again. Now, every relationship he has is about power, not love. So, what do you guys think? Did Vox really love Alastor? And do you think Alastor, despite being asexual, might have cared about Vox in his own strange way? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you want more Hazbin Hotel deep dives and theories, make sure to like, subscribe, and join our early access membership for exclusive breakdowns.